You are watching Travel World Online.
In an exclusive interview with our editor, Mr. Anil Sharma, Mr. Vishesh Paul Mahajan JKAS, the Deputy Commissioner of Reasi District, discussed various aspects of tourism in the region. He said,
So, 1 crore people in Katra, I say you put the minimum amount of 100 rupees. So, 100 crore का budget आता है मेरे पास. कम से कम expenditure. And there are 5-star hotels. JW Marriott ने अभी खोला. ITC का है. Welcome. Taj Vivanta है. Ramada है. And a chain of hotels. मतलब guest houses ranging from say 200 to 300 rupees per day to 5,000, 7,000, 10,000, 20,000 rupees. So, a whole lot of availability of resources. अगर आप जम्मू से मेरी कनेक्टिविटी देखें 45 minutes from the airport, कटरा की. And if you want to go to शिवखोड़ी, say another 1.5 hours. Add कर लीजिए. And multiple things are there. हेली सर्विसेज जैसा मैंने आपको बताया मेरी एग्जिस्ट करती है माता वैष्णो देवी की. कटरा से जम्मू की हम हेली सर्विस कटरा से शिवखोड़ी की हेली सर्विस पे काम चल रहा है. मोस्ट प्रोबब्ली बाय द टाइम नेक्स्ट टाइम यू कम आई विल सेंड यू इन अ हेलीकॉप्टर. दैट इज समथिंग वेरी ग्रेट गोइंग टू हैपन. शिवखोड़ी श्राइन आपने देखा ही है, द काइंड ऑफ मिस्टिक फीलिंग एंड द काइंड ऑफ पॉजिटिव वाइब्स दैट कम आउट. तो मैं ये मानता हूं, मैं रादर जो मैंने इंटरव्यू आपको भेजा था उसमें मैंने कहा कि माय डिस्ट्रिक्ट रियासी इज ऑल सेट टू, आई वुड से, बी द हब ऑफ फिल्म शूटिंग ओवर हियर. अगर आप देखेंगे चिनाब दरिया, अगर आप देखेंगे मिडोज, अगर आप देखेंगे रफ टेरेन्स, अगर आप देखेंगे लॉफ्टी माउंटेन्स, अगर आप देखेंगे माता वैष्णो देवी का मंदिर ट्रैक, शिवखोड़ी बाबा भोले शंकर का ट्रैक, छोटे छोटे इंपॉर्टेंट टेम्पल्स, फोर्ट मेरे पास यहाँ पे पुराने हैं. 350-year-old भीमगढ़ फोर्ट इज हियर. आई एम प्लानिंग टू प्रमोट इट एज अ. अच्छा, वो तो इट इज जस्ट इन द हेडक्वार्टर टाउन में है वो. दिस लैंड boasts of being the place where General Zorawar Singh settled. जनरल जोरावर सिंह एक, मैं आपको कितना इसके बारे में पता है, हिस्टोरिकली द मोस्ट अनसंग जनरल, ओनली जनरल ऑफ इंडिया हु एक्चुअली वन तिब्बत वे बैक इन 1800 समथिंग. सो दिस इज ह्यूज ओवर हियर. छोटे छोटे फोर्ट्स हैं मेरे पास, कुछ और बिल्डिंग्स हैं जिनको हम अब कर रहे हैं. देयर आर टेम्पल्स व्हिच आर hundreds of years old. जैसे माता वैष्णो देवी का अगर आप मंदिर का गुफा का, पवित्र गुफा का डेट करना पाएंगे तो आप नहीं क्योंकि श्रीधर की कहानी बहुत पुरानी है. वैसे ही शिवखोड़ी बाबा की है. पुराना जो हमारा एक रूट था माता वैष्णो देवी का, जहां पे रास्ते में आपको 2-3 चरण पादुका से शुरू होंगे, फिर 1-2 टेम्पल्स आते हैं. इट वाज अ वॉकिंग रूट व्हेन रोड्स डिड नॉट एग्जिस्ट. नहीं, दैट इज पार्ट ऑफ द ट्रैक फ्रॉम कटरा टू जम्मू के बीच में एक पुराना रूट है जहां पे 2-3 टेम्पल्स हैं. अच्छा. चरण पादुका इज एट नगरोटा, 5 किलोमीटर फ्रॉम जम्मू. वहां पे माता के जो कोल कंडोली जो हमारा है वहां पे है. चरण पादुका तो रास्ते में आ गया, कोल कंडोली जम्मू में है. फिर 1-2 टेम्पल्स और हमारे आते हैं. भूमिका टेम्पल है जहाँ पे माता का बताया जाता है कि उन्होंने वहां पे 10 मिनट रेस्ट की या कितने टाइम रेस्ट की, वो वाली एक स्टोरी है. अच्छा, हमारे इफ यू गो टू मोहर व्हिच इज द आउटर एंड ऑफ माय डिस्ट्रिक्ट, तो वहां पे जब आप चलते हैं तो घोड़ा गली करके एक जगह आती है, दैट इज पार्ट ऑफ रामबन डिस्ट्रिक्ट व्हिच इज एन एडजॉइनिंग डिस्ट्रिक्ट. देयर आर स्टोन carved horsemen riding horses, and they generally dated back, some say it is 1000 years, some say it is 2000 years, many say it is replica of Alexander's force. I see. They carved it out the way Alexander's force was moving. Then there are beautiful treks. We can go to Kashmir from here, we can go to Rajouri from here. And there are old treks which people used to go to Kashmir when there were no roads. And
Rajouri is
Maharaja
connected
Gulab
with
Singh,
your.
yes,
Connected
Rajouri
to.
is connected with me. Kulgam is connected with me. Ramban is connected with me. So these are the three districts who basically
Belongs
are
to
adjacent to.
your district, a part of.
Yes. Then we have one very age-old Gurdwara over here, Gurdwara of Baba Banda Bahadur. If you've heard about him, a
Yes.
great Sikh.
Guardian.
It's around almost 300 years old. The best part of that Gurdwara is it has a Guru Granth Sahib which is almost 300 years old. And the person who's basically handling that Gurdwara is a descendant of Baba Banda Bahadur. So on 13th of April, there was a big congregation, Vaisakhi pe. I think that.
Yes, please.
So that age-old Gurdwara of Baba Banda Bahadur, and with the kind of ancient things over there, or I would say 250 or 300 years old things over there, we can always promote Reasi as a district which can boast of having historical monuments also.
Nature, culture, religious, history, what's not?
And adventure. Chenab में हम rafting कर रहे हैं. Though I would not say it is great adventure, but it is fun. Whitewater rafting, fun over here.
And you have
We are doing paragliding.
bridge. You have the highest bridge.
We have, and I am trying to promote is I'm trying to take up with railways that if they give us some permission for bungee jumping or otherwise, let's see whether it becomes a fact or not. Then we have the cable stayed bridge, the only in India or Asia, Anji bridge, wonderful thing. And once the train starts, it's going to be a beautiful journey. You'll be passing through almost 50 tunnels. You'll be crossing the highest bridge. You'll be having scenery which will be outstanding. You'll be chuckling through snow-clad mountains, green mountains, lush green mountains, forests. So it's going to be altogether a different journey. And railway has started constructing a rail museum just adjacent to the highest bridge. We got a chance to, speak to the chairperson of the railway board. So she very kindly consented to that. The work has started. And I am very sure that sooner rather than later, the train from Jammu to Srinagar passing through Reasi district will be a reality. And I think that is also one great thing for film shooting. तुझे देखा तो ये जाना सनम,
Yeah.
रियासी सुंदर है कितना सनम.
Wow.
We can, always.
No. See, I'm amazed to listen to all that. But again, the $1 million question is how you are planning to take it to the world. That is one. Because, even I am sure travel agents within India, they are not aware of all those. Reason is.
They are not.
So actually, Jammu was a stepson of JNK territory for decades. Right?
बिल्कुल सही कहा आपने.
Whenever we were talking about this, we used to talk about Srinagar, and that means Srinagar Valley.
Kashmir per se, Srinagar, Pahalgam, Gulmarg, three places.
This was as far as I know, Jammu boasts so many beautiful places.
I was saying like Patni Top, Sanasar, Bhadarwa, I am very happy. We did work and it is doing very well. There are certain places which can be a day visit spots for a tourist who comes to Jammu and says, and with roads getting better, with connectivity enhancing, with air travel to Jammu and Jammu beyond, express highways, national highways improving, the travel time reducing, I think you will be able to explore Jammu to a great extent. Well, it is so strange that 45 minutes from Jammu is the Suransar Lake. And it has its own value. But people are not ready to go. And we also probably somewhere missed out in maintaining our assets. You have to maintain your assets. You have to maintain yourself. That is, I will definitely.
Right. Let's take it.
ठीक है ना? तो my idea is that this entire bouquet of things which exist in Jammu province per se and in Reasi district, because of Mata Vaishno Devi already getting 1 crore plus people, it's time for our friends in the travel and the tour industry to come and meet us, bring the world to us and take us to the world. Many times people say कि सर आपके बारे में पता नहीं है, तो मैं उनको कहता हूँ यार कश्मीर की तो जहांगीर के टाइम से एडवर्टीजमेंट हो रही है, हमारी तो अभी होनी शुरू हुई so we are competing with a in a race where one of the person is far ahead of us, but yes, it's time, and it's time for us because we are unexplored, we are virgin, we can give you better experience. There are places where you will not see traffic piercing through your ears. आप आइए, नेचर में एंजॉय करिए, भगवान का नाम लीजिए, एडवेंचर में खेलिए, बच्चों के साथ खेलिए, ताजी हवा खाइए. हमारे पास कल्चर बहुत स्ट्रांग है.
And the best part is unspoiled beauty. Untouched.
Yes, unspoiled. I'll tell you, Jammu province per se, the entire province can boast of that after every 20 to 25 kilometers, the language dialect changes. There is a cultural difference variation. The food preferences changes. जैसे मेरा जो खाना है डुगर खाना, वो मेरे यहाँ का खाने से कठुआ का खाना जम्मू से अलग है, जम्मू का खिलाना उधमपुर से थोड़ा सा अलग है. उधमपुर लोगों को लगता है कि जम्मू सिर्फ राजमा चावल खिलाता है. जम्मू राजमा के ही कितनी वैरायटी खिलाता है ये कोई नहीं जानता है. जम्मू आपको माँ का मदरा, माँ इज दैट ब्लैक दाल, वो ड्राई फ्रूट डाल के, वो दूध डाल के, वो दही डाल के अलग अलग चीजें बनाता है. हमारी क्यूर, अगर आप कभी सुना होगा आपने, many people ask me what is क्यूर. I tell them it is a namkeen jalebi type thing, bigger in size, but it's a wonderful thing. मैं एक अनिल जी आपके माध्यम से एक टूरिज्म जिसके बारे में बड़े सालों से बात करता रहा, बट अनफॉर्चुनेटली मैं करवा नहीं पाया. हमारी जो माइग्रेटरी पॉपुलेशन मूव करती है विंटर्स में डाउन एंड समर्स में अप, दैट्स अ कल्चरल इवेंट इन इटसेल्फ, समथिंग टू बी विटनेस्ड. Those people on their horses with the buffaloes moving up, going to high pastures, staying over there, living over there. उनकी जो ज्वेलरी देखेंगे, उनका जो गेटअप देखेंगे, it is mind boggling.
And what the time frame at that time? What?
The migration has started now. It generally starts in April. As the heat goes up, they start migrating to higher reaches, and they start coming down somewhere in September mid when it starts getting colder. So a 3 days trip for those adventure loving people. वो भैंस से दूध निकाल रहे हैं और आप पी रहे हैं, वहीं पे मक्खन बन रहा है आप खा रहे हैं, वहीं पे शहद बन रहा है आप उनके साथ रह रहे हैं. This can be a great tradition, मतलब great experience.
Now please tell me, because on my recent visit, I've seen some pleasant changes on my way to Mahadarbar and then Shakuri. One is, you have created a new bus stand there. But unfortunately, there are no facilities. Roads are very bad at the new bus stand. It's not ready as yet. So what's your take on that? Let's take it from there.
Yes, you're talking about the Katra bus stand.
Katra bus stand.
That's basically to be developed by the National Highway. Because you must have seen on your way that Expressway 5, which will be connecting Delhi to Ludhiana to Amritsar to Jammu to Katra, is being constructed. That is to be developed by them. But we wanted, in our endeavor, to decongest the town of Mata Vaishno Devi, because the number of people, and then people have to suffer because of jamming. We started using that as a temporary structure. When you came and post you left, we have constructed new temporary bathrooms over there. Lighting has been done. Some groundwork of making it better is being done. But ultimately, we are not spending much money because it's going to be a state-of-the-art facility which the National Highway Authority is going to construct, and probably they'll start the work in the next 2 to 3 months. Some inconvenience was happening. We have tried to address those issues. To a larger extent, we will further ensure that the inconvenience being caused to the customer, to the pilgrims, is taken care of. But once that IMS bus stand comes up, it is going to be a place where you'll have heli landing facilities also, where you'll have bus terminals also, and where the railway train is also going to pass through.
Right. Now, the second issue was, while you're catching any conveyance from there to the entrance of the gate, the auto guys, they charge whatever they want. So that needs to be regulated.
इसमें अनिल जी मैं जो कस्टमर है ना उसको भी कुछ हद तक रिस्पॉन्सिबल मानूं. ये जो आपने आज बात कही कि द चार्जेस बीइंग वेरी हाई बाय द ऑटो pliers and they asking for whatever they want. I have been tackling this for the last 5 to 6 months. As an endeavor in this, what we did, we put up stickers of rates on each and every auto. They are pasted over there. We put up the rates on the screens, the digital screens which are going on. Now, basically, auto can take 2 customers or 2 travelers or maybe the 3 people at the most. When a group comes, they want 7 people in an auto. And when we ask them to give something in writing so that we take care of, they're not ready to do that. We have challaned autos. We are fiercely after them to ensure that things happen properly on ground. But then the pilgrims who are visiting also have to take care, and our numbers are flashed. The police helpline numbers are there. We will be acting very tough, I assure you. We will be able to regulate, but the pilgrims also have to participate. If you are 6 people, you cannot get in a single auto. You will have to take 2 autos.
So, agree. Now, second important thing is the pony walas.
Ji.
They charge 2 to 3 times of the regular rates. And when you will complain to your office out there, the person who was booking, they'll say, "Unko pakad ke le aaiye." And then they'll start saying, or they have got it's a kind of union. They'll say, "Auto hai nahi hamare paas, all booked. We don't have." Then road people have no other choice to ask them. So this is my suggestion. This is my humble suggestion.
Ji.
If you'll give numbers to all Kode wala, pony wala, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? So whenever you're coming, if you're going up and you have come back, you have to come in that lot kya hai, and you have to tell your numbers, you'll get another number. The moment he'll cut the parchi, so the person have to go in the queue. They cannot say no.
Yes.
This is my humble suggestion. Because
this is a very good suggestion.
Because I faced it, we have to pay 2,500 rupees one way.
Okay. You should have told me, we would have immediately taken care. But if you faced it, many other must be facing it. Actually, on the track, it is being regulated by the board also. I will be taking up with the board, and there is a company which is taking care of. This prepaid concept will actually be developed for ponies, for the pittus, and the autos, so that a single window system operates them and handles them.
And exactly. The same thing you can do in Katra. So, people can take a parchi and go. So at the end of the day,
yes,
your money will be transferred into your account. So the PM's vision of digital India is complete.
Yes, I am working on that. It will take me a month's time. I am very sure I'll be able to take care of that. Yes, resistance will be there because many people don't like changes, but then you have to bring change to make the system better.
True. Rest everything was very good. The kind of changes commendable. Hats off to you. The way you have done it. It's really
Mata Vaishno Devi Shrine Board is doing a wonderful job on the track. They've created larger facilities.
Yes.
And rest, whatever we can contribute, because this Jammu tourism per se of the entire province is very close to my heart. And sure, with you being there, I think we'll be able to do many things.
What I have seen during my recent visit, you cannot do if you don't have passion. So only a passionate person can do all this what is happening. And it's real good. And I'm sure in days to come, there'll be a lot of changes for a betterment.
Sure, we will definitely have.
Now, what we need to do is, whenever we are talking about Ma Vaishno Devi, we should talk about Shiv Khodi at the same time, a track. So it's a circuit. When you are going here, you can go to these places as well.
Yes.
Right.
Very right.
So let me stop it now.
That is why I have been telling people that welcome to the land of Shiv and Shakti both.
Yeah. Acha, please tell us. Diksha, you wanted to ask one question? Please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon,
Thank you,
Diksha.
sir. Thank you for making our trip absolute perfection.
Not at all. It was a great pleasure.
It was best trip because of you.
I am very thankful to Mata Rani that she ensured you had the great darshans of both Mata and Bhagwan Shankar. It is she
Yes.
who does everything. We are just,
Instrument.
the tools.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much. Great.
Myself, Diksha Gautam.
Ji,
Basically, I am executive editor at Travel Online. Sir, I want to ask some questions from you.
please go ahead.
Sir, what are your plannings for tourism fruitfall?
Diksha, as you know, we already have around 1 crore people, that is 10 million people visiting Mata Vaishno Devi every day. And out of this, 2 million people are visiting the Shiv Khodi shrine also. This is the
Yes, sir.
figure I am giving of the last year, that is 23 calendar year. Now, to enhance the experience of these people, to ensure that they stay put at Katra or Reasi or Shiv Khodi or somewhere on the banks of the highest bridge, we are putting in place certain things. Katra, has a lot of infrastructure which can cater to all economic groups. Our next step is to create small tented cities across Chenab and also on the edges of the highest railway bridge, and create some infrastructure for stay of pilgrims and good food facilities for pilgrims at the Ransu village, which is the base camp of Shiv Khodi Shrine. This is the first thing. Secondly, to ensure that people have an experience whereby they go back and talk about the great experience they had. We are just trying to streamline those small gaps which exist, as Anilji was saying of somebody in an auto or some pony person, trying to browbeat or cheat the person. So we are trying to remove those gaps.
Sir, I have one
Thirdly,
question.
जी बताइए.
सर कोई सेलेक्टेड प्राइजेस है क्या वहाँ पे? मैं जैसे सुबह 4 बजे ऑटो लिया एंड ऑटो वाला वाज लाइक कि अगर आप अकेले जाओगी तो 330 रुपीज लगेंगे एंड वहां से सिर्फ 1.5 किलोमीटर दूर था होटल, बहुत ज्यादा दूर नहीं था.
यही बदमाशी ये करते हैं. मैंने अनिल जी को भी यही बता रहा था कि हमने इनके रेट फिक्स करके इनके ऊपर स्टिकर्स लगा दिए थे. तो इनिशियली जब 1-1.5 महीना हम इनको धरपकड़ करते रहते हैं, यू कैनॉट बी आफ्टर ऑटो वालाज ऑल द टाइम. So they started doing those nonsensical things again.
And
There is
20 minutes
one
he was
rate.
waiting.
Pardon?
And 20 minutes he was waiting for sawaris and said कि 200 दो लोग थे तो उनसे बोला आप 200 रुपए दोगे. फिर एक और आया, उससे बोलते हैं आप 150 दोगे और उसने अपना सिर्फ 1.5-2 किलोमीटर 550 रुपए तुरंत उसके सीधे हो गए. तो
we are going to ensure that these things stop happening and we will be taking very strong action against those people. Only thing is कि अगर आपने उसी दिन मुझे बता दिया होता तो मैं अभी तक उसको पकड़ लेता. आप you also miss telling us.
What
So
next,
this is
Diksha?
one thing which I was telling Anil ji कि people also have to cooperate. खैर, तो मैं ये बता रहा था कि लोगों को यहाँ पे एक जनरल हमारे यहाँ पे होता है, लोगों को विद द कमिंग ऑफ ट्रेन टू कटरा व्हाट इज हैपनिंग, पीपल कम इन द मॉर्निंग ट्रेन्स, go have darshan and move back by the evening trains. My idea is very simple कि we will want people to stay put. Anybody who comes to Mata Vaishno Devi goes to Bhagwan Shankar at Shiv Khodi and he comes back from Mata after darshan, takes some rest, comes for white water rafting to Reasi, and the same day the next day he plans and goes to the highest railway bridge and clicks a Titanic selfie over there. Because over there a selfie, a picture is as good as a Titanic selfie. मतलब I am the king of the world feeling आती है वहां पे आपको. तो वैसा चीज किया जाए. शिवखोड़ी जाए तो वहां पे वो दर्शन करे, पैदल जाए भगवान शंकर के उधर. हम शिवखोड़ी श्राइन में कुछ नई चीजें शुरू कर रहे हैं. वी आर लुकिंग फॉर डोनर्स फॉर शिवखोड़ी श्राइन. तो जैसे रुद्राभिषेक होगा आपका, आपने कोई स्पेशल पूजा करानी है, महामृत्युंजय का जाप करवाना है, इन सारी चीजों को हम वहां पे प्रमोट करेंगे सो दैट पीपल कम ओवर देयर एंड स्टे ओवर देयर फॉर अ डे और टू. एंड विद द हेली सर्विसेज hopefully to be starting by this year end from Katra to Shivkhodi and back, I think a large number of people who are otherwise unable to go or have less time will be able to run over there. You know,
So length of
we
stay
can do
will
those.
length of stay will grow to 4 to 5 nights.
Even if it doesn't go to 4 to 5 nights, Anil ji, मेरा टारगेट 3 रातों का तो है ही है.
Well,
4
that's
days,
good.
3 nights.
That's good.
And we give you great experience. मतलब I want people to come over here but also have great experience also. Experiential, as they call it, tourism. मतलब आप माता के चरणों में आए हैं तो आप एक दिन भजन करने के लिए बैठ जाइए ना यहाँ पे.
नहीं.
आप भगवान शंकर के उधर जा रहे हैं, आप हाईएस्ट ब्रिज पे जा रहे हैं, तो वहां का जो गांव है उसके साथ सटा हुआ, वहां पे हम टेंटेड कॉलोनी भी प्रपोज कर रहे हैं और वहां के जो लोकल लोगों को होम स्टे के लिए भी तैयार कर रहे हैं. तो लोकल खाना खाइए, हाईएस्ट ब्रिज पे जाके फोटो खींचिए, रात को अलग खींचिए, दिन को अलग खींचिए, सुबह सनराइज देखिए. तो वो सारी चीजें. जो राफ्टिंग वाला एरिया है वहां राफ्ट करिए, रात को टेंट में रहिए, ठंडी हवा खाइए. तो ऑल दोज थिंग्स आर बीइंग प्लान्ड एंड आई होप वी विल बी एबल टू इंक्रीज एनहांस आवर नंबर ऑफ पीपल
Thank you very much
who
for
stay with
talking to
us.
Travel World Online. So we'll talk. Officially, I'll close it. Then we'll talk.
You are watching Travel World Online.